I don't feel I need to remind you that this network has been very good to you over the years.
So in the show, Jennifer Aniston plays the protagonist Alex Levy, a famous news anchor of a popular TV program, The Morning Show. The Morning Show is broadcasted on the UBA network. When talking about the TV industry, network refers to an organization that has television stations and broadcasts content through one or more channels. For example, you might have heard of Fox, NBC, CBS, and ABC, which are 4 of the main broadcasting networks that operate in the United States. So, we hear Fred Micklin, the president of the network, say that the UBA network has treated Alex very well over the years.
I don't feel I need to remind you that this network has been very good to you over the years.
The expression "over the years" means during many years of the existence of something. Example: the band has changed a lot over the years.
We have always shown you personal and professional respect. I never anticipated we would be met with such utter disrespect and insubordination in return.
In this case, to anticipate refers to imagining or expecting that something will happen. In other words, to foresee something.
Ron, it was nice meeting you. I think it's time for you to go.
Oh, Ron.
You knew. You anticipated that because you're reading my mind. That confirms it.
As an adjective, utter is used to emphasize the intensity of a noun, similarly to how you can use the adjectives complete or extreme for the same effect. So you could say that an utter disrespect is a complete or total disrespect.
What do you guys get out of here? Despite my complete and utter isolation, your gentleman's visit has actually made it worse.
I never anticipated we would be met with such utter disrespect and insubordination in return.
So Fred says he never expected they would see so much disrespect and insubordination coming from Alex in return. The noun insubordination means refusing to obey orders from people in authority. And if you do something in return for what someone else has done for you, you do it because they did that thing for you.
Okay, listen. I'm gonna get you to that hospital or die trying. And if I succeed, I ask only one thing in return. Let me choose your child's middle name, because I have thought of the most awesome name of all time.
What's another way to say in return?
This network has every right to terminate you immediately.
To terminate something means to end something, to finish it. In the context of employment, terminate refers to remove an employee from their job.
Change the format of the entire show without consulting me. That's unacceptable.
Damn straight, sister. We just done went and brought it. And here's the truth. You can't handle it, little mama.
Get out! You are all terminated immediately.
The word is more commonly used in more formal situations. If you want to informally refer to it, you may use the verb to fire.
But I'm not afraid of him either. He's just the Wizard of Oz. He's a weak man hiding behind a curtain. If he wants to fire me, he'll fucking fire me. I don't need this job.
In a different context, to terminate someone can mean to kill that person, as is the case in Arnold Schwarzenegger's Terminator movies. So be careful with how you interpret this word.
This network has every right to terminate you immediately.
The phrase "to have every right to do something" refers to having the power to do something while still being completely legal or fair that you do it. Example: as your teacher, she has every right to decide if you're being disruptive and should leave the classroom.
You have placed us in an impossible situation.
He means that she has done something that has given them so many problems that it seems impossible to fix, and I highly recommend you watch the series to find out what it was.
You have placed us in an impossible situation. You have embarrassed yourself. You have done something unforgivably selfish.
The adverb unforgivably refers to being in a way that you cannot forgive.
I'm wondering if we can even trust you with the privilege of being on air for the lunch.
Are you done?
The phrase "are you done" is used when asking a person if he or she has finished doing something. It may have an aggressive or rude undertone if used to interrupt somebody's speech, like Alex did here.
The news division is held up by my show.
A division or a department, for example, is a part of an organization or company responsible for a specific area or type of work. So UBA has a news division, but it might also have a sports division and entertainment division, etc. To be held up, in this sense, is to not fall apart or become unsuccessful. So Alex means that without her show, the news division of UBA would fail.
The news division is held up by my show.
Can you pronounce this word correctly? Pay attention to how she pronounces the vowel sound in the last syllable.
The news division.
Many learners will actually pronounce division, which is incorrect. Instead, you should simply make a schwa sound for the vowels in the last syllable. Division.
The news division is held up by my show.
This is a great example of why it is so important to trust your ears over your eyes when learning a non-phonetic language like English.
And the only thing keeping us afloat is me.
You probably know that if something floats, it does not sink or fall below water like a boat. Afloat is simply the adjective form of float. Figuratively, if a person or business stays afloat or is kept afloat, they have just enough money to pay their debts and continue operating. Example: they're borrowing money just to stay afloat, not for investment.
Because guess what? America loves me.
Guess what is an informal expression used before you give someone very good news or tell them something that they will be excited or very surprised about.
Guess what?
Hey.
I just got promoted.
What? You did?
In this scene, we see a more figurative use of the verb own.
America loves me. And therefore, I own America.
She says it as if she owned America. By this she means she has power or influence over it.
You all are so convinced that you are the rightful owner of all of the power that it doesn't even occur to you that someone else could be in the driver's seat.
If you are the rightful owner of something, you are the legitimate or true owner of something. This adjective is more commonly used in situations where there's a dispute for something, and different people are claiming the same title or object. In the TV series Game of Thrones, many characters fight to be the king or queen of the Seven Kingdoms, and Daenerys Targaryen in the 4th season is considered by many to be the rightful queen because of her royal lineage.
You all are so convinced that you are the rightful owner of all of the power that it doesn't even occur to you that someone else could be in the driver's seat.
If you say that something occurs to you, you suddenly and unexpectedly think of something.
You know, I've been thinking a lot about gratitude lately. And today, during my morning meditation, an interesting thought occurred to me, and I think it might apply to you too.
How's that?
Gratitude can be forgiveness.
Which of these phrases have the same meaning to occur to me? In fact, all 3 are correct. You can use them for the same effect.
And I am sure it has crossed your mind that Fred's left holding the bag and you're kicking ass, then you could quickly find yourself in Fred's seat.
That it doesn't even occur to you that someone else could be in the driver's seat.
If you say that someone is in the driver's seat, you mean that they are in charge. They hold the control of a situation or place.
And so we have to just gingerly step around your male egos in order to not burst this precious little bubble.
Gingerly means in a way that is careful or cautious, similar to carefully or cautiously. So Alex says everyone in the company has to act carefully so as not to offend or challenge the directors, who are all arrogant men according to her. To burst is to break open or apart suddenly, like to burst a balloon or a bubble like this. In Alex's sentence, she uses a figurative meaning of the word bubble, referring to a good or fortunate situation that is isolated from reality or unlikely to last, like an illusion. Example: I hate to burst your bubble, but that was a fake Friends movie trailer. They aren't actually making a movie.
Well, surprise! I'm bursting it. We are doing this my way. Because frankly, I've let you bozos handle this long enough.
A bozo is a stupid person, or that behaves like a fool and does not care about others. This word is often used as a non-vulgar insult, as Alex did here.